How it works. Sign up. This is the sign up process for the Informed Household subscription service. Before we start though, please review these important presentation disclosure. Okay, Informed Household Sign Up is a 4-step procedure. First, you got to access the sign up menu item on the web page. Then there's a subscription request form you need to complete. Then you're going to receive email instructions on how to complete the registration process. And finally, we're going to verify your account by updating your user profile. So the first thing you need to do is go to the sign up page on the website and hit sign up now. This is what it looks like live. When you hit the button, it's going to take you to the request form, which you're going to need to fill out as part of step 2. Subscription request form. There's a couple really important fields. Obviously, your full name, so we know who it is. The real important one is the primary email. Now, whether you're a single or two-person household, this is the primary contact email, and this is what uniquely identifies you. And there's a whole section over here explaining on how to use the appropriate email. Many times people have multiple email addresses. This whole system is built on top of Google Apps, so it works a lot better if you have a email, preferably a Gmail address, but if you don't have a Gmail address, it needs to be an email address that's known by Google. So the way you do that, if you do not have a Gmail, is you can register your non-Gmail account with Google going to this URL, accounts.google, sign up without Gmail. And believe me, that will make things a whole lot smoother. From time to time, I get email addresses that are just, temporary or malformed or whatever. Those aren't going to work. If you do it, there's not much I can do because there's a lot of times no way I could reach back to you and say, hey, you messed up with the email address. So please be really careful when you submit this, especially with the primary email address that you select. A couple of other form fields that are really important. The profile type, that's going to tell us on what you're aspiring to be, one of the 9 profile types. So do your best to select where you basically want to be at the point that you are funding your retirement. Also, we do give you the option to opt out of the email subscription. We recommend you don't, because this is the only way, again, through that primary email that we send updates and let you know of new articles, new videos, as well as new enhancements and stuff that are going on with the product. So you can basically not subscribe at your own risk. Then at the end, we have a terms of use agreement as well as a big privacy statement that we encourage you to review. And then at the very end, we need to ensure that you've read everything. So you do need to click the buttons, and we need to see all 5 of them clicked before you submit. And so if you submit and they're not all 5 clicked, then I have to kick it out, and I'll send it back to you to try again. So then once that's been submitted, we had a chance to review your email, make sure everything's fine with it, then get it installed in the system and stuff. What we will do is we'll end up sending you to that new primary email address a configuration instructions on what to do next, and that will basically include how to do your first login, as well as how to enter in your credit card information. Again, we won't charge anything until after the first 30 days, and we'll show you how you can log back in if you want to basically cancel your subscription. But all that data has to be set ahead of time. Then, as the final one, we want to verify your profile. So when you're logged in again, and just be aware that once you're logged in, the menu items change. You're going to go into scenarios where all this data for running the scenarios exists, as well as your user profile. Please take a final look at this, make sure it's up to date and it's all correct, and then hit save profile, and you are good to go. So those are the 4 informed household sign-up steps. Access the sign-up webpage, complete the subscription request form, follow the email instruction, and verify your user profile. Okay, you're good to go. Here's the contact information if you have any questions on sign-up or on anything else. And I love this quote by Oscar Wilde. A cynic is a man who knows the cost of everything but the value of nothing.